Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So let's have a look at EPIC chain or the EPIC token. It was used to be called Eternity chain or ERN, but they did a massive rebrand and they also did a migration, and now it's called EPIC or the EPIC chain. So basically, if you want to know about why the token is going up and why and what could be its next price action, you can just skip to the end. I will cover that there, but before that, let's have a look at what is ERN and what is EPIC and what is the difference between them. So in theory there is no difference. Basically they just did this rebrand to basically support their new you can say their new refocus. So now they are focusing on layer 2 and they are also expanding beyond NFTs. So they are now integrating into real world assets and entertainment and cutting edge applications. So basically they are evolving from a niche NFT marketplace into a fully fledged layer 2. So I would say that's pretty good for them. And now the token itself or the ERN will be used for following things. Utility will continue, such as staking governance and transactions, and they will also enhance staking incentives. That will also increase their partner projects. So that means as long as they have an ecosystem project, they will also give you some points, and you can also get free airdrop, something like that. And community governance, all tokenomics changes including supply adjustments will be governed transparently. So basically now supply can be changed through community if the community decide to do so. And if we look at their DAO, this is how it looks like. They just close this migration deadline. So basically you cannot now migrate your ERN tokens to EPIC. So I would say that's pretty good now. So that means whoever did not migrate did actually end up losing their token. That's bad, but still I would say that's pretty good, because there was an exploiter that hold, like as you can see here, a known exploiter address still holds over 200k stolen ER tokens. While the wallet is dormant, there is a growing concern that without a swap cutoff, this address could eventually be used to unfairly convert stolen ERN to EPIC. So because of that, they just closed it. So I would say that's a pretty good one. So that means in theory or in practical, these 200k tokens were basically banned. So I would say overall that's pretty good for it, pretty good for the EPIC token itself. Now as of now, if we look here, it has a circulating supply of 22.7, and if we look at the coin market cap, it has a supply of exactly the same, I would say around 29.9. but again, I think we also had these 200k tokens burned as well, so I don't think that it's this much high, but still I would say overall this was a pretty big win for the token in general. Now coming to the token itself, they have been doing a lot of things, as you can see here, but they have yet to launch their staking and other things. So as of now, if you try to stake the token, you cannot do that. It says that it is coming soon, and you cannot also do the farming as well. It also shows that it's coming soon. So I think once they do announce the staking and these other things, the token should even go up more. And they also have showcase, list and trade your collectibles on the EPIC marketplace, that is also in the development. So I'm not sure why they have not announced these things, but still they are working on it. So I would say that's pretty good. Now if we look at the ecosystem, this is where things get really interesting. So now they are basically going in depth in the ecosystem. They also have this signable Eternal Lab, they also have Arcbound Studios, they also have 0x loans EPIC chain. So they're also getting into lending and borrowing as well. They also have this Exosion, I would say some kind of game as well. So basically they are growing their ecosystem. I would say that's pretty good. And again, if you look here, the ecosystem is pretty good. Again, looking at its market cap, it's fairly big, I would say. Now they have been growing, we'll have to wait and see what happens. And if we look at their news, they have been doing a lot of things, as you can see here. So I would say that's pretty good for them in general. Now if we come to the tokens price section and why the coin is going up, so the reason why the coin is going up is because of this. So basically they have launched an ecosystem ignition program where they basically bought 1 million worth of EPIC token buyback, and they will be using it to fund their ecosystem. So I would say that is going to be a pretty good one, that will basically increase the utility of their token as well as it will grow their ecosystem. And because of that, it actually injected a lot of you can say volume in the market, as well as you can see here that basically brought this massive you can say pump as well. Now if we look at the token itself, it is basically going down, and after hitting a high of $2.8. Now if we just use fib retracement here, we can actually get a pretty good idea where the coin could actually bounce back. So I'm looking at these three bounce back points. The first one would be on $1.77, the second one would be around 1.52, and the last one would be around 1.16. Now you have to consider that we are in the alt season, so if there is a hype for this coin, it could actually go as high as even higher than that, because if we just let me just try to find their old page here. So if we just try to look at their old page, this is how it looks like. This is ERN on their old page, and if you look at its market price or its high at some point back in 2024, it actually ended up hitting $7. So there's a possibility that this token can go that high, because if you look here, its market cap back in the last you can say alt season, it was above 81 million, so that is a lot. And again, it actually ended up hitting like 130 million as well in March of 2024. So there's a possibility that this token can go higher if the traders get and if the traders start trading this coin, and if they announce more news, it could actually go even higher. And you have to understand that it is not available on some exchanges. So if you look here, the Coinbase still has yet to list EPIC. The ERN is available on Coinbase, but EPIC has yet to come out on the Coinbase as of now. So once it does, I think the coin could actually go even higher than this. And again, if let's say that if the Upbit announces the listing for this coin, yeah, I think after that the things can go things could actually go even better for this if somehow Upbit announces the listing, because once the coin does get listed on Upbit, or at least when they do the announcement, the token usually gets a pretty high you can say pump. So as of now, if the market remains the same, I think after hitting 1.77 or even after hitting 1.5, I'm expecting a next leg up, so like around $3 or even higher than that. But if the market does go down, we will most likely test around 1.16. that could also be a pretty good entry for this coin, or you can just get it around $1. That also seems to be the pretty good one. Again, they are doing the buybacks, they are developing their ecosystem, so I think this token, at least as of now, does seems bullish. Anyways, this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.